We are ready to watch the drop of part 2 of Stranger Things season 5. We're on episode 5. And just some thoughts between episode 4 and now. So, one of the things I learned is that Will does not necessarily innately have the powers that Elle has. It was explained that apparently because of his closeness in range to Vecna, he was able to basically piggyback off of Vecna and use Vecna's powers. I don't know if they're just saying that to try to divert or not, but that's coming from the Duffer Brothers. And then also, apparently Joyce's wound, or not Joyce, Karen's wounds were not supposed to be as bad as they looked. The Duffer Brothers admitted that maybe they took it a little too far on the prosthetics. So I don't expect Karen to die. Ted might still die. And I am agreeing with several people who are saying that they think Will is going to die. Unfortunately, I think they're going to do the trope of killing off the gay character. Will's been tortured through all the seasons anyhow with his connection to Vecna. And so I think he's going to be part of the powers that help defeat Vecna, along with Elle and Callie. And I would like it, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I would like for Elle's mother to come back into play and to play a role as part of being the powers to take on Vecna. Because I think it's going to take not only the manpower that we have in our group, but also the supernatural powers. I also think it's ironic that Vecna says that he picked all these kids because they are weak body and weak mind. But Will is proof that he's not weak body or weak mind. Holly has proven she's not weak body or weak mind. I mean, she went into the woods by herself after being told that the monsters live there. I think the kids will play a role, but it's going to, of course, be part of the fight in the mind. Because in reality, the kids are all strapped to spires, right? They're getting the stuff pumped in them and acting kind of like a battery for Vecna. He wants to shape them and mold them into his ideal, but his ideal so far seems to be only benefiting him. So now we're going to have to pick up and see how Callie's been doing, how they captured Callie, and whether she's up for join the fight with Elle. We got to get all of our gang back together. Since the kids have been taken from them, there's no reason to be separated anyhow. Come up with a game plan, and how are we going to get the SOB? And I know that Max, back from interviews before season 5 started airing, that Max is part of the key to defeating Vecna. And I think it has something to do with whatever happened in the cave to him. I did not see the play. Some of these reference. If it's worth tracking down and watching, let me know. But if it isn't worth it, then just let me know that too. But I have not seen it. I do know that Jamie Bauer Campbell played the friendly orderly in it, and so for a special appearance. I know he wasn't a regular, so I think that's pretty cool that he kind of surprised everybody with that. We're going to go ahead and watch the first 2. I don't know if I'll be able to get the third one in. I do have to work tomorrow. Today is Christmas. I do have to work tomorrow 9 to 5, but I don't have to get up as early as normal, so I can probably squeeze that third one in. So let's get to it. I do know they're going to start getting longer, so we'll see how I do and how quick the sleep meds kick in. Before I forget to say, I am now on Patreon. So if you wanted to support me and like doing it through Patreon, then that is an option for you. You'll get, you'll have options of either music reactions, show reactions, or movie reactions. I also have a tier for my art. And so read the descriptions, make sure it's what you want. If you don't want any of the tiers, but just want to help out, there's a $1 tier as well. And you at least get to vote on things once I start getting to the point of being able to have folks vote. I do have Batman, something about the Phantasm, I think, that I need to watch. That is in exchange for Bara and his support. And then I also need to react to Sons of Anarchy at some point. I made a promise to do that and just haven't had a chance to get to it. So those things are on the table. But then after I get caught up with those things and caught up with editing videos, you'll have month early access before, at least a month early access before it goes to YouTube. And yeah, so if you would like to do that, head on over to Patreon. The information is below in the description. I think I found an editor, so hopefully things work out. And I would like to keep paying them, giving somebody some money. So the Patreon money goes towards editor or editors, depending on how much content we need to keep creating. All right, all my other social media stuff is down below. Let's see what's happening with the gang and get caught up with our month break that we've had. We're picking right up where we left off. All the soldiers are dead. Will has shown powers.
A real-life, honest-to-God sorcerer.
That's not the kind of excitement that Will wants from Mike, but he'll take it. Oh, come on, guys. Get your plan together. I was going to say, Joyce got thrown pretty good there. Oh, poor delightful Derek. He did such a great job trying to save the kids. Go get your pancakes. Might as well while you're here. It's kind of a Wizard of Oz type scene where they wake up in the poppies. So Holly made it back to the house.
As long as you do not.
So what was Max's plan? I see her watching.
Yeah.
His socks are not the same color as his tie. It's driving me crazy. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Me to the true reason why you have.
And I meant to say that as well. You know, they've poised the kids as being weak mind, weak body, but I think the kids will be part of what helps destroy him, because they're not weak mind and weak bodies. And that might be the plan that Max has, especially since Holly probably told her that he was bringing more kids into the story. So, yeah, I think the kids will be part of the fight from the inside. Title is Shock Jock, which is kind of a Howard Stern kind of thing. So is that going to be Robin? Don't ruin it, Holly. Don't ruin it. Oh, does that ruin the plan? His eyes looked different there. Bluer than usual, plus almost a little bit of a slitted pupil, like a snake. Don't know if that's going to be Robin or maybe somebody else who becomes a shock jock, like Howard Stern. So Frank Darabont was, did he direct the whole season 5? She's showing what she wants them to see. She's going to try to touch her? Yep. The illusion has been exposed.
Join the club.
Well, at least he's more accepting of everything and not trying to be as protective, recognizing she's able to protect herself a lot. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to say. So I realized the little green thing that he pulled out of the wall is supposed to be the detonator pack. But what they showed us him pulling out was way too small to be the bomb that he strapped to himself. So I figured out that that's what that was, but it still doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, that's not too bad.
After the faces they made. Is that because the sorcerer has to pull the power from somewhere else, whereas the wizard has it innately? Doesn't have L or will.
Today all this started. As is the day it ends.
So we're on November 3rd.
None of us thought that was possible either.
Mom.
She's gone from protect to allowing him.
You were planning to die.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Forgot all about Dustin and Steve and Nancy and Jonathan. I'm forgetting something. Why did they go to the lab? Is that because that's where it all started? Oh, they did discover it's a dome around the lab.
Oh, the teddy bears?
Ewoks.
Yeah, it's the best one.
No, but every child loves
Good
it.
callback.
What?
I think Vecna's the one that has the wall up. It's not the military.
Oh, so everyone but Nancy. That's just convenient.
Hey, we don't have time for this.
Nice try, boys. Fix that bromance. I think the bromance will get fixed. I mean, love wins, love conquers. Da, 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 da. She's got to confess to somebody the plan. The blue dress, even though it looks like Henry's sister, but it also has a bit of Alice in Wonderland as well as Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, in her blue gingham. Derek.
Not dipshit Derek anymore. I'm
Delightful.
Derek. How much
He heard everything.
Vecna, I didn't. Apparently knows he's full of shit. So I followed you in the woods, and obviously I was working the
I love it.
None of us are going any. We need dipshit Derek.
Oh, and he can do it.
Okay.
I think it's part of the
Think
plan.
what
It can't be the only plan.
ideas, thoughts.
Yeah. No, yes, it's
It's only because nobody else has a plan. I had a bus driver. So high schoolers, seniors, were allowed to be bus drivers back when I was in elementary school. And I had a bus driver that would say, "Butter my biscuit," all the time. She had a bunch of little quips that she would do. She also would park the bus over a dead skunk if we were misbehaving. She knew where all the dead skunks were. Yeah. I don't know when they took senior high school students away from being able to drive a school bus, but I was in the time period where they did. So they're using their Dungeons and Dragon logic.
Build and drive him around like a human antenna.
Again.
Okay, what else?
Food will help. Get that sugar high going. Get the brain cells popping. Yep. Murray's right. We had a big container from World War II that was full of the little round hard candies. And we would go downstairs and say, "We're getting some brain food." So I don't know what ever happened to that canister. We never finished it. So it ended up in the flood that our house had at one point because it was in the basement and the flood went to just below the first floor. Yeah. Popcorn's good brain food. I can't find a microwave popcorn I like right now. They're all too salty or too greasy. Yeah. Get our teacher.
My plan is faster.
better.
Okay, so that's where that one scene from the trailer where boom comes into play.
An instant.
We throw two darts and pray for a bullseye.
And don't be drinking. They don't have walkies, do they?
Keep your metaphors straight, dude.
Analogy.
I always get tripped up on which word is most appropriate. Ah, the beginning.
Finally, plan I can get behind.
Quit fighting. Don't separate.
I mean, made up bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Might as well search the place.
Are they still dating in real life?
Hey, we need to be a
Got
team.
to be together.
A team like we used to be.
They do have a walkie, but I think only Dustin has
I've been
it.
honest with you.
He's not going to follow her? Quit separating. Blowtorch? I don't know if I'd go in there. What melted it? What melted? The lights are still working. Battery's still good. Wonder what kind of tattoo she has on her ear. I think it's a word, but I can't tell for sure. Military killed all of her friends. How are they suppressing her powers? I think they really shaved her head. They're kind of using her as a battery too, to project the sound. Or no, they're pointed at her. Has she created her own versions? So she did try to escape, but they recaptured her?
If I had known what was on the other side of that door, I never would have left.
What did Dr. K create?
Read my mind, numbnuts.
Derek, what are you doing?
He can suck my fat one.
So they're drawing Henry into the woods, to the cave?
And then we escape Camazotz.
But how are you going to save all the other kids? I don't think you have to bang that hard to get a metal stake into a pumpkin.
But who did you tell?
Steve.
Wait, what? Robin,
I don't think I'd be standing near it.
Robin.
So is Will going to come out to his friends? I don't know why they stuck it in a pumpkin anyhow. How do you know whether to trust the door? I've seen floating doors in another movie. I was trying to think of what it was. Was it Alice in Wonderland? That's cool. Scary movie. Oh, they're watching Freddy. I think that is number 3. Her pigtails are a little bit shorter. What are you doing, Steve?
But you didn't find it.
Yeah, not on this floor.
So you
Nancy
were
and Jonathan found it.
Nancy is a friend. She's a friend, okay?
They're chasing
You
after
remember
her,
what that's
Steve.
like? If I'm such a goddamn idiot, how come I'm the one still standing here?
That was low,
That
Steve.
night.
Are we going to hit the vines? Well, there goes the walkie. I don't know if he can screw the antenna back in or not.
All right, Dustin.
Do you feel better? It was a good fight, though. Poor Dustin. Oh, did you find it? Is this Henry's hideout before everything went to hell? Yeah. Look at that. Same map. It looks like they brought their flamethrowers in here and just torched everything.
Did you notice the air?
No particles.
All right.
Nuclear. It does kind of have the look of the elephant's foot at the bottom of Chernobyl. But she doesn't escape. Where'd she lock herself in? She is creating her own. That's why she wants Elle so bad. Creating her own army. All at the same stage of pregnancy, too.
Remind you of anything?
Her mom. Bring Mama back. I've also wondered if they're going to kill Elle at the end of this. It would be the end of her story. So I think that's also a risk. Come on, Derek. Don't stop. Keep going. Your mom.
You lie.
Come on, Derek. Don't get too scared. Another doorway. So they're going to put the spikes in the Demogorgon. Can he resurrect the Demogorgon? Kind of like what he did at the base camp?
Kill the bastard.
Kill the bastard. Of course, we still have several episodes, so I don't expect it to work. But they may learn something from it. Gonna get some twitching. Yeah, there's Vecna. I wouldn't stand too close. So they did kind of resurrect the Demogorgon. I don't know if he'll stay resurrected. Go to the hospital, Lucas. They had her facing the other way, but I guess that's after she crawled for the phone. There's the spires. Are they gonna see them tied to them? Henry found them. That was a nice effect. I don't think he's gonna try to kill her. He still wants her because he thinks she's weak. He doesn't think Max is. Come on, Lucas. Holly needs to open a portal. Ah, Will's tapped in. Oh, he's twisting his leg. Broke his leg. Not going to kill him, though. Okay, he can self-heal. He's going to be pissed that Will took over, though. Not dead. Particles are loose. So I was wondering about the particles when it entered the Demogorgon back in Russia. So they never did leave the Demogorgons.
Just more of this melted shit.
Kind of the melty version of the Game of Thrones. I mean, even the satellite dishes are melted.
You see this?
Force field.
Something's there.
The dome. The dome is there. So Dustin's studying. We're going to get a little bit of Cabin in the Woods. Hunger Games. I see the sphere.
Just listen to me, okay? Don't do anything. Don't touch it.
They're not going to touch it, right? Nancy, no. Did he turn it off? She did shoot it, and they're going to end the episode. Okay, so a little excitement there. We got some swearing in. It's always good to swear. Helps you live longer. Nancy shot at it. Dustin said it'll kill them all. It sounds like kill everybody that's in the upside down. So, makes me wonder, what is it? What is putting them at risk? The particles are all over the radio tower. So I wonder if them exploding the radio frequency is their attempt at trying to kill the particles. And that's from the trailer. So that's a guess on that. I did not watch the trailer for this part 2. It was really tempting, but I avoided it. I didn't watch it. So I'm talking about the original trailer before part 1 dropped. There's a lot going on. I do think somebody's going to die. I watched an interview with Jacob, and he was told to say one word that describes the end of the series, and he said bittersweet. Might have been too much of a giveaway, but people were already guessing that at least one person's going to die, if not multiple people. It is a series finale. As far as we know, there's not any big spin-offs. So they've talked about, the Duffer Brothers have thought about continuing a different story, but we don't know what it is. They haven't said anything. So we don't know who they would focus on for any kind of spinoff. I can see Hop dying. They've tried to kill him multiple times and then have this last hurrah be his final. I could see Will dying. I can see Elle dying. The rest of our group, I don't know that I see dying, because it would be kind of an end of a journey for them. But they're the ones that I think would have the biggest impact. Max, I could also see dying, her fighting from within and sacrificing herself to save the others. So I could see that as well too, especially since she's in limbo. They've run off. Holly and Max have run off. We don't know where they're running to. We don't know if Henry's going to catch up. If he taps into them, he's going to easily find them. So hopefully they get back to the cave and are safe in the cave. I don't think it's safe for Holly to go back to the house. And I don't know if that ruins his plans, because we had the number 12. And 12 plays a big role in a lot of movies and stuff, magic and all that. 12 in a Coven, 12, the 12 Maidens in the Brothers Grimm, I think was the movie. There's been other 12 Monkeys. 12 is a big number in movie lore. I'm curious as to what's going to happen. But now we need to watch the next episode so we can see if everybody really died or not. So thanks for joining me on this one. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.